Boof Frye is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, stepping up for the Guardians, Leo DeVries. Swing and a ground ball. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. 2nd inning coming up from Progressive Field. No score. Now the 3rd baseman, Boof Frye. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. And 1-1.
1-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Angels held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Hard hit to third. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. They leave them loaded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
No outs. Runner on second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Not even close there. Ball 1.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
In the dirt. In there safely. Diaz up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Next pitch is outside. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2 on, 1 out. Frye digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Outside with a breaking ball. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. That clips the zone, and the count 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way.
Boof, Frye, the next to hit for the Angels. 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Rip, but it curls foul. That one missed.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ortiz back to work. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Angels finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had the chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Abreu, 32 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside corner, there's a strike. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it. Frye had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog.
Boof, Frye, looking to help his team get back on track. Can they snap their losing streak today? It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. One out, runner at second. Frye, the next to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
In the air, left side. Carter on his way over. Brings it in. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's the right fielder. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to third. They take the force out. That's the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to inning number 4. It's the Angels 3 and the Red Sox 1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Reagan's back to work. There's a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Out. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Frye
ball.
In now. Takes ball one off the plate.
1 ball, no strikes.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see
1-1.
the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs.
2-1.
But that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Swings through that one.
Man, he really
2
sells the
balls, 2
changeup with
strikes.
that arm action.
1 out, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Stays alive. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's 2 away. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
See if you
1
can go
ball,
upstairs
2
a little
strikes.
bit. Make sure you miss
Time
up and
out.
out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Breaking ball
2-2.
misses down and away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 1 down. Frye had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Campbell aboard here at first with nobody out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Down to third baseman, Boof, Frye. Bayo back to work. Outside low, and that's ball one. Bayo with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And that drops in for a strike.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carter. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
Oh, Boof, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. The tying run at the plate. And fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Boof, Frye, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Red Sox by 2. Next offering upstairs. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Red Sox leading it by 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's
Ball.
down and away.
Full count.
One down, base is empty. And he walked
Take your
him.
base, ball
And that'll
four.
bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Nick Pratto. Move to first. Throws it away. And he airmails it out of play. Look out.
Boog, you got to move your feet as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
Tying run at the plate, and the tying run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
Pickoff move to second. Frye dives back in safely. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Cannonball coming. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 6-5. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Frye had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse.
And next for L.A., Boof, Frye.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. House, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one down the line. Devers. Off balance speed. There's 1. And that's 2. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 3 and the 8. So a runner at third, 2 men out. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell. 3-2 now. This to third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And there's the strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Two on, 1 out. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2.
1-2.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Murphy, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And misses inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out. Now here is Boof Frye. 0 for 3 in this one. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a miss.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
This to third. Tosses across to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Christian Campbell.
Leading off, Royal Red Sox, the second baseman, Christian.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Frye had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boof, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to...
Boof Frye, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Boof Frye, the next to hit for the Angels.
He really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Just missed. That's inside, and the count is 2-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one missed. And there's ball 4.
First base.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Man at first. Here's Nick Pratto. Frye on at first. Nobody out. Check on the runner. Frye back on a dive. Another throw over. And he's back again. And that's disengagement number 2. The kick, the 3-2. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. The throw into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corner, still nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Riley Green. 3-2 on the way. Grounder might be 2. Frye to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 1 out, base is empty.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but
They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
Third baseman, Boof.
Frye, in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that is out of play. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. 2 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, and no one left on. Back here at Angel Stadium, new inning getting started, and now for Seattle, number 85. That one down the line, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. Boof, Frye, the next to hit for the Angels.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Just missed. Helsley, 35 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. The 1-0. And there's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1 down, base is empty. Now 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Corrals it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Frye played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not great, not terrible.
Boof, Frye is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? Here's the second baseman, number 85.
Emerson.
And he lays down a bunt. Grabs it barehanded to first. In time. Got it.
Smooth play on the bare hand there at third. That was nice.
Angels, Boof, Frye.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
Phillips back to work. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
No, down.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Did he swing?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Nick Pratto.
Two.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. This one in the air. Westberg settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jake McCarthy, the next to hit for the Angels. Line and a base hitting to right. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
2 on, 1 out. And next for L.A., Geraldo Perdomo. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. Throw comes into third. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up under it. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 outs, base is empty.
third baseman, Boof, Frye.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Slider misses outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ford down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 2 down. Riley Green up next for the Mariners. Arroyo off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Angels 5 and the Mariners nothing. Frye could have done more in this game despite the win.
Oh, Boof, not great, not terrible, just kind of.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. Jones back to work. Right through there for a strike. Jones recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And that's strike 2.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And a bunt towards third. Frye zips it across.
He's out.
That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. 2 out, space is empty.
The third baseman, Boof, Frye.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss.
It's just been an impressive outing
1
so
ball,
far.
2
Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty delivers. A changeup missing. And the count is 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Time called now before the payoff pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Coming up, Tied at 1. One out, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Harry Ford. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. Inside, just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. Fought off foul. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Nick Pratto. Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, no outs. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit for the Angels. In the dirt. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play.
Geraldo Perdomo digs in now.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
3-0 down. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Frye on third. McCarthy on second. Perdomo at first. 1 gone. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Frye didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win.
Boof Frye is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. 2 on, 1 out. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Hot shot to third. Looks for 1, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Frye will hit next.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike. Diaz at second with nobody out. Just missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton moves under it. Makes the catch for the out. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Bunting for a hit. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Now that's third baseman, Frye.
A little bit high maybe, and that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. And it's fouled off. Got him swinging. Angels. Rhys Hines up next for the A's. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to third. Throw over to Prado, and that is the inning. Offense held. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Grant Holman.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jared Koenig, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. There's the strike. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
High fly ball out towards left center. Buxton moves under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Frye with a forgettable showing in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Snell back to work. And that's outside. Ball one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That hit him.
You got hit.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, Kyron Paris. The next to hit for the Angels. Frye gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a base hit into right center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Nick Pratto. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Palacios makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 41.
Here's the Angels catcher. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Snell checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a pop-up, and the infield fly is called.
Batter's out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for Jake McCarthy. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two outs. This one popped up. Moore under it. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. One out, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Royce Lewis. Rip towards third. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the second baseman, Christian.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The third baseman, Boof. Frye.
And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Angels just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
The lefty fires. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No outs. Runners at first and second. Just missed.
Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that one clips the corner. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Paris getting ready to hit. Swings, and this one's played. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And now they trail by 1. Digging in, Nick Pratto.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a ground ball to first. Into the outfield, base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. Back even. It's 3-3. Jarrett Koenig, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Frye stands in now and watches strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Herman Robinson. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Frye in the box now. Takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fought off foul. So the tying run at second. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
The batter number 19, second baseman,
Frye had a rough go of it in the loss. Didn't get any hits, but was plunked twice.
Definitely didn't do much of any.
So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye.
The third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Play at the plate. Got it.
I think the base runner thought he had a better jump on that than the third base coach clearly as he tried to score from second. Third base coach was trying to hold him up, had both arms up, but he ran through the stop sign, and that's a costly base running mistake.
2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Frye, in his second season, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. And that one hammered. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Athletics 4 and the Angels nothing. Blake Sable up next for the A's. Squares and gets it down the left side. Scoops it up barehanded to first. On the money. Nice play. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the A's. Runner at first with no outs here.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Back to the top of the order, Boof, Frye. Digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Sable collects, fires to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Frye with a forgettable showing in the loss. Boof, Frye, looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Frye now at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
House over at second, 1 down. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Kerstead puts it away for the out. 2 away.
The first baseman.
Here's the left fielder. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Hard hit to third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Two outs, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Heston Kerstead, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Frye in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners
balls, one
on.
strike.
2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The tying run at the plate. And it's even up. Good eye right there. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
Well, Billy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand has to hurry. The throw, and they get the out.
Smooth play on the bare hand there at third. That was nice.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Here's Nick Pratto. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
2 outs, bases full. So in now for the Angels, Yainer Diaz. Ground ball left side. Tosses across the first. They limit the damage here. 1 down, runner at first. Boof, Frye will hit next. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. There's a strike. And there's a ball.
2-1.
And now 2-2.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Stays alive. Lux, the base runner at first with 1 out. Up and in, 3-2 down.
Count is full.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
2 on, 1 out. And now Nick Pratto. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And here in extra innings. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
First and second, 1 out. Now here is Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In the dirt. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
For that, the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit for the Angels. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Alcantara makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the 3rd baseman, Zach DeZenzo. Hard hit left side. And that is the ball game. Frye had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him.
One down. And next for the Angels, Boof, Frye.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Woods Richardson, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Frye in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Headed towards the corner.
Come on, ball, get up, get up, get up.
And that's a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Offense. First and second, no outs. Stepping in, Samuel Basallo. Sack bunt towards third. Frye. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. First and second here, no outs. That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And a foul ball.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. 1 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle.
And next for L.A., Boof, Frye.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
And that's in there for strike 1.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Comes up empty.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That missed by a
1 ball,
lot.
2 strikes.
And that is ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 out, space is empty. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Nick Pratto, the next to hit for the Angels. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch, inning over. Runs for him. So a runner at third, 2 men out. And now it's going to be Michael Toglia. On the ground, Frye. On to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Abel back to work. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And a ball evens the count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact.
That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Frye in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that is downstairs. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Alcantara sizes this one up, and there's one down. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedar Rafaela. To third, Frye. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now back, third baseman.
Frye with a forgettable showing in the loss. Boof Frye is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Boof Frye digs in now.
He really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 17th of the year. It's 1-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Liam Starnes. Man at second. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
You know, Boone, baseball is a game of split-second decisions, and sometimes you feel the need to go a little bit off script. The message from the third base coach was clear, but the runner had something else in mind entirely.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Skeens back to work. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one missing low.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Nick Pratto. Frye gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, no outs. And here's the catcher. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. No outs, runners at first and second. Pickoff throw, and it gets away into center. Line to right, base hit. Heading for the plate. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Top of the 6th inning. Down to third baseman, Boof, Frye. Upstairs. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Pitch is in the dirt. 3-0.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Started at the 3-1. Now a check. And down to first we go. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And next for the Angels, Nick Pratto. Weaver throws over, and he's back in on a dive. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And they add on. It's 6-0.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And next for L.A., Boof, Frye. He's already homered in this game. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one well upstairs. And that's ball one. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2's the count.
In the air, left side. Wood settles under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Frye really stood out in this win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Really impressive work in the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
The third baseman, number 63.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And we are underway. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Time called now.
That's a ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Move to first. Frye back on a dive. And down on strikes. 1 away.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Runner edges away at second.
1-2.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right through there. Got it. 2 out.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
First and second, 2 outs. Brady House will hit next. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 outs, base is empty. Frye went deep in his most recent game. And that one almost got him.
Nope. Ball.
Two outs. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Two down, nobody on. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Seiya Suzuki stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ground ball. Throw over to Prado. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 1. Runner at third here. Nobody out.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And here it comes. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. So up next, Boof Frye. Otto goes 6 feet 3 inches, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's a strike. One down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Frye in the box now. No balls and a strike. swings and misses. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Frye had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss. No hits. First and second, 2 outs. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Prado. They get the out on Marte. Back in the Bronx. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Festa back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. To the left side, but it is well foul. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Frye, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. Just off the outside corner. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Ramirez sends it across to first, and that'll do it. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one in 95 missed up top. Ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one missing inside. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Full count.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Ramirez settles under it. He's got it. And there's 2 away. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Garrett Root. This to third, Frye. Sends it to first, and there's 2 away. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one catches the zone. Strike one. This one in the air. Squeezes it out. Number 2. Frye had a game to forget in the loss. Boof Frye is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Back at Yankee Stadium. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So in now for the Angels, Boof Frye. Olsen back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Right down to shoot, and the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Count's full.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Nick Pratto. Man at second.
Nice rip.
Line drive, base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
First and second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the third out. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 out, base is full. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. There comes the throw.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Angels, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
That one's in there, and that is strike one.
I'm sure it's at least something they chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Yankees up by 3. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game. Now it goes to first, and he gets back safely.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
And the batter now, Nick Pratto. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Throw to first. Frye back in on a dive. Tying run at the plate. On the ground to short. Volpe. Off balance speed. There's one. On the first, double play. Here's the third baseman. Boof. Frye.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. Just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
So they're all loaded up. That one not close. 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
So the tying run at second. That's one misses. And now 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 outs. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Stepping in, Nick Pratto. Here's a 3-0. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Jake McCarthy. Caught him looking for the K. But they score twice and even it up late. Home half. Frye played brilliantly despite the loss.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost.
Boof Frye, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. So bases all loaded up. Lopes getting ready to hit.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss. Get into that dugout.
Now this is through for a base hit. One run's in. Play at the plate. Got him. That ends the inning. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Heel back to work. Ball one, no strikes. And another ball.
Hey.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So next up for Houston, Kurt Bryant. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike. Just missed.
One ball, one strike.
Swings and misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out towards left center. Bryant under it. Puts it away for the out. One out. Runner at second. Lopes the next to hit. Hot shot to third. Sends it to first. And there's two away. Man at first, one away.
Third baseman, Boof.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that is out of play. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Pedro Chavez. On the ground to third, Frye. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Frye digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 down, base is empty. And fouled off. One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be
4-3. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye.
The third baseman, Boof. Frye.
0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
No ball, 2
that slider
strikes.
didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the lineup flips over, and now the first baseman, Trey Morgan. Hard hit left side. Slings to first. That's out number 3. So no runs. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a strike in there. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Outside
1-1.
low. Ball 1. This one popped up. Morgan. And he makes the catch. And that is the third. 1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. That's towards center. Adele going after it. And makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. 2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter. Ground ball could be 2. Lux for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, runner tags and goes to third. Heading for the plate, the relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Trying to take the lead in the late going, can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play.
So runner at second, 2 down. Frye now at the plate, trying to deliver as the hero. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That one missed.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Fought off foul.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Nope, that's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Nicky Lopez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. The Halos down to their final strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
And next for L.A., Jake McCarthy. There you see his May and June numbers so far. So they're all loaded up. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
2 outs, bases full. Peyton Smith, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 outs. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged.
And your final. Boof Frye with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And stepping in for the Astros, Trey Morgan.
The first baseman, Frye Morgan.
On the ground to third. On to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one.
Oh, Boof, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. Dooley back to work. Outside.
Nope, outside.
And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Way out front for strike two.
See if you
One
can go
ball,
upstairs a
two
little
strikes.
bit. Make sure you miss up
We got
and out of
time.
the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Now the left fielder. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Rip to third. Fires across the diamond, and he has thrown 4. One out and a runner at second. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one fouled off. Next offering in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
One out. Runners at first and second.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well,
No
pretty
ball,
clear to
2
me.
strikes.
He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Lays out and makes the play.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
On the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Off the mark there. And 1-1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
And a foul ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Had him way out front of the slur.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And that one hammered. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
First and second, 2 outs. Jordan Lawler now at the plate. And a pitch. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Frye getting ready to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Ball one, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch
2
misses
balls,
there.
1 strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Kyron Paris in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball up the middle. Campbell on the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. So no runs on. 2 outs, base is empty. Frye goes 5 feet 9 inches, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch way upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. And they lead it. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
And next for the Angels, Boof, Frye. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swings, says Freddie Ferguson. That
Ball
one
2.
misses, and that's ball 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating.
Boof, Frye with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Campbell. Hot shot to third. And that is the inning. No runs on. So up next, Boof, Frye. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And that one fouled off. Frye matched a homer in his last game. Next offering is fouled back. Reagans with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Outside, that's a ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's a fair ball. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the veteran second baseman, Kyren Paris. House on third, Frye at second with 1 away. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Campbell tosses to first, and they get the out. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Here's Nick Pratto. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On a pair of hits. Base is empty, 1 away. Digging in, Evan Carter. On the ground to the left. The throw to first, and there are 2 outs. Man at first, 1 away.
Third baseman, Boof.
Check swing, called strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Robinson under it. 2 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Dinellen back to work. Frye launched a homer in his most recent game. The 1-0.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Frye the next to hit. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Pulls that one foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 outs. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Frye had a game to forget.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boo.
One down. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And the first pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Nick Pratto. Second inning here, no score. Move to first. Frye back on a dive. Another throw over. And he's back again. Runner takes off. That one the other way. Lawler out on the off-balance throw. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the catcher. And he deals. Well struck right field. That's back. To the warning track. Makes the catch. One left. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bayo back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Angels, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
One
Not
ball, one
close
strike.
with that one. And 1-1. And that's
That's the ball.
downstairs and outside. And that one lifted in the air center field. Under it. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. 1 out. Base is empty.
Third baseman, Boof.
Swing and a bouncer. Scoops it up barehanded. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. One gone, runner at first. And next for LA, Nick Pratto. 1 for 2. Bayo with a move to first. Back in safe, really close.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least.
Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Not in time. He's safe. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball. Lawler tossed to first. Now 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the Angels catcher. The tying run at the plate. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That one's got to feel good. His first homer of the year, and we are tied. It's 3-3.
Sometimes a pitcher just has to tip his cap to the hitter. That was a really good sinker down and out of the zone. The place you want to miss, but the hitter looking down there clearly gets to it, and he gets it up in the air.
One down, winning run on at first. And that drops in for a strike. One down, winning run on first. Next offering way off the plate. Here goes the runner. Pitch inside.
That's off the plate.
The throw, tag, and he's out.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well, and he was toast after that.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Slams off the bottom of the wall. The potential winning run holds at second in scoring position now.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Nick Pratto, the next to hit for the Angels. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Winning run stands at second. Nice grab. And they get the out. So they can't push across the winning run. First and second, no outs. Christian Robinson now.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
The ground to third. Frye to second. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So digging in, Boof, Frye. In there for strike one. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The Halos down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game. Frye played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Collected 3. Boof Frye is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Castro digs in now. Trying to move him over here. Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Here's the third baseman, Boof Frye. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Frye in his third season, 26 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, Ramos. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this. But you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Just missed.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Up the middle, and that one handled. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. No hit. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Jacob Chacon. On the ground to third, Frye. Tosses across to first, and a quick out, number 1. Man at first, 1 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gray, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Smash to the left side. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. So 2 down, and next for the Angels, Boof Frye. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Digging in, Jose Tena. Ground ball left side. Frye. Now a jump throw. They get the out, and that'll do it. Nice work from the Angel pen there. Frye with a forgettable showing in this one.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't.
Boof Frye is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Here's Elliot Ramos. 3-2 to third. And there are 2 down. First and second, 1 out. Frye getting ready to hit. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan. And there's 2 down.
Batting it. Now batting the third baseman, Frye.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
1-1.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. And that one is inside. Outside low. And now 3-1. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Now batting the first baseman.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Frye on at first, nobody out. Check on the runner. Frye dives back in safely. Another move to first.
No, he's safe.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
And the righty deals. Can't glove it cleanly. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Frye
That's
up to
ball.
hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1. One out, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And now it's
2-2.
even up. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's outside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And we're back. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And he lays down a bunt. Fires to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. So 2 away with nobody on. And next for L.A., Boof, Frye. 1 for 3. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up. Frye with a mediocre showing in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win.